This boy is anything but ordinary. He may look a little foolish on the surface, but in reality, he's the former hero who once defeated the Demon King and brought peace to the world. The reason his hair is half black and half white is a side effect left behind from his final battle with the Demon King. After losing his hero powers, Jack's greatest wish is simply to become an ordinary person and make 100 good friends at the academy. What he failed to realize, however, is that the school he is currently attending is actually an elite academy dedicated to training heroes. On his very first day, his strange behavior, caused by his lack of common sense about normal life, immediately caught the attention of the student council president, Lucy. She never expected that the strange boy standing before her would actually be the academy's very first transfer student. What angered her even more was that Jack openly said he had no interest in becoming a hero and had only come here to make friends. Such words were completely unacceptable to Lucy, who had devoted herself to becoming a hero, so the two of them went to the principal's office. But to their surprise, the moment Lucy saw the face of the new headmaster, she immediately dropped to her knees in terror and paid her respects.
なぜこちらにいらっしゃるのですか？
来てやったぞー。
バカ！このお方がどなたなのか分かっているの？
知ってるぞ。
大変な失礼を。国王陛下。
It turned out that the new head of the academy was none other than the king of this kingdom. However, what Lucy didn't know was that Jack and the king were actually old friends, despite their huge age difference. In fact, it was this very king who had tricked Jack into enrolling in this academy that trains heroes. Ignoring Lucy's look of admiration, the king ruthlessly kicked her out of the office. His real goal was to help Jack regain the power of a hero, but at this moment, Jack only wanted to live a normal life. Originally, Jack was supposed to report to the lower class, but instead he accidentally walked straight into the training ground of the upper class. When Lucy saw the upper class pass in Jack's hand, she immediately assumed that he must have gotten in through connections. After all, the upper class wasn't a place just anyone could enter. Everyone there possessed extraordinary potential, and their strength was several times greater than that of the lower class students. Looking at the strange boy in front of her, whose behavior was unbelievably bizarre, Lucy became furious when he ignored her completely. Unable to hold back, she instinctively drew her sword and attacked. To her surprise, Jack effortlessly dodged the strike. Lucy was stunned. In order to teach him a lesson, she decided to give Jack an additional test on the spot. Before him stood a set of extremely sturdy magical armor. For members of the upper class, however, cutting it open was not considered difficult at all. Having clearly understood the key point of the test, the young man decided that in order to blend in with everyone and live like a normal person, he would take the exam using a level of strength just one tier higher than the standard lower class test.